Welcome. Today I thought I would do a class to focus on lower back, okay, to strengthen as well as open up. So if you've got a tight lower back, which many of us do, and particularly in the winter months, we do lots of sitting down, we're quite often over our iPads or our phones, and we're very much with our backs like so, rather than a nice counter pose back bend. So we end up getting quite stiff lower backs. So I thought I would do a class specifically to try and work on the lower back, try and help to strengthen it up, and also when you do have a lower back issue, that you can gently get movement in there and hopefully alleviate some of the stiffness. Okay, so again, just take it at your own pace, you know, nothing should be too taxing in any case, but we'll just see how we go in terms of warming up and how the body feels. Okay, so this is a gentle, relatively gentle class, because obviously we have to be careful with our backs in any case, don't we? So take everything at the pace that's right for you. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to come onto our onto our backs, and just coming into that sort of that supine position, but keep the legs up. I want you to take your hands just onto your lower belly, and I just want you to take some nice deep breaths in. As always, we're going to connect into ourselves, into our inner being. Just be aware of the rise and fall of the chest with the inhale and the exhale. And just be aware that you want to try and keep that Buddha belly breath going. Your Ujjayi breath, allowing the belly to expand. Just take a few moments to concentrate on the breath. And just to remember that whenever we hold tension in our body, or if we feel a stiffness in our body, it's often because we're holding tension. It's also to do with inflammation in the body. It can be often to do with more acidic foods that we're eating, things like that. But notice that when you do start to feel niggles, if you just stop for a moment, relax the body, and take a few deep breaths in, notice how that immediately calms all the tension down and is quite often a fantastic way to take those aches and pains away from the body. So never underestimate the power of just settling in with the body and taking yourself back to your being, that coherence, mind-body coherence. Breath, mind, body, breath, coherence. So, okay, now, what I want you to do now is from here, I want you just to take some weight onto the feet, hands come down, and we're going to come up into our bridge. Alright, so we're going to take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to raise the hips. So, keep your neck stable, don't be looking around to me, I'm going to try and take you through by voice. So hopefully you're just lifting up the hips towards the ceiling in a typical bridge pose, which you should be familiar with by now in any case. So you're just holding this nice and steady. Bringing some heat into the back and into the legs, which will in turn bring some heat into the body, help warm it up. So we're just holding, again, just hold for as long as you can. If you're needing to come down again, that's fine. Take a breather and come back up. For those who are able to keep going, keep that high. It's just a nice gentle back bend, bringing in that nice heat in the legs. Take some breaths. Two, three, four, and five. Bring your bottom back down. Take it nice and easy. Bring the knees to the chest. Okay, just rock from side to side. Okay. Alright, place the feet back down again. Now I want you to again engage the core again and lift up again. So we're lifting back up into bridge pose again, as high as we can. Just want to bring some nice heat into the body using the big leg muscles. Holding steady, keep that nice and strong. Breathing, hips high, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring yourself back down again. Bring the knees to the chest and just rock from side to side. Okay, bring the feet back down. We'll do this one more time. Okay, so take a nice deep breath in, engage the core and lift. Holding steady. Neck in a nice position, don't be moving. 1. Keep it nice and steady, nice and strong. Legs engaged, glutes engaged. Supporting the back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Come back down again, very gentle. Knees to the chest and rock from side to side. Okay. Okay, I want you to cross the feet over. You can grab the feet and I want you to come up into a seated balance. So if you're able to do that, you're just balancing on your sacrum. Don't worry if you have to turn around to come up into this position, that's absolutely fine. So we're holding ourselves here with our core, holding our feet up, and we're balancing on the sacrum. So again, keep it nice and steady, lifting the head up to look up towards the ceiling. Hold that core nice and steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Feet down. Okay. Right, bring the feet out. So we're coming into Dandasana, which is staff pose. Okay, so this is a really good exercise to bring lots of heat into the body as well as to get the lower back strong and the core. So we are lifting the kneecaps, so we're bringing some energy into the legs, okay? Engage the core, nice and strong. Take your hands down by your side and you're just gently pushing down into the hands. So you're engaging the shoulders, engaging the arms, the legs are engaged, core is engaged. Take the chin now to the chest. And I want you to just hold and maintain that posture. The core engaged, legs, arms, chin into the chest. Breathe. Breathe as deeply as you can while maintaining the position. Again, this is a tremendously strong posture for bringing strength into the body without putting any strain on the body particularly, you know. So it's a really good one at building up muscle tone all over the body, and it's a great one to try and help you keep engaging that core so that it becomes stronger, the pelvic floor. Keep it steady, keep it going. If you need to stop, you can always relax and then come back into the posture. But let's try and keep it going. I'm trying to keep it going for a minute, so we're nearly there. Okay, breathing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax the body. So you can really feel, if you're engaging in that posture, how much strength it builds very quickly. Alright, bring the feet, I'll turn around, but bring the feet just a little bit, about 1.5 feet away. We'll just take a nice deep breath in and we'll just relax just now, gently opening the hips and opening that lower back. Breathing through. Again, the more you can relax the lower back, the better here. With the core engaged, nice and steady. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly coming back up. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is I want to bring some nice heat into the lower back and some strength. So I want you to try and bring your feet up as close to your bottom as possible, okay? Right, so as close as your body is possible. Now, then I want you to bring your arms round your legs and grab your wrist, okay? Now, many of us will just come down and, just collapse into this pose. Don't want you to do that. I want you to lift up on an inhale, and I want you to lift all the way up onto your sitting bones, so your back is nice and straight, okay? So use the wrists, the hand over the wrist to engage, but keep the shoulders soft, and engage that core like billy o, okay? So really keep the core nice and strong, shoulders down, lifting up onto the sitting bones, okay? Back nice and straight. Now I want you to breathe and hold this position for as long as you can. Again, this is building an amazing amount of strength in the lower back, activating all your pelvic floor, supports everything. Your hip flexors as well have to work really hard. And if you can hold this posture for a good minute, even 2 minutes, you'll really feel it afterwards. And again, it's low impact, it's not causing any strain particularly in the body, it's just you're holding a nice posture. So just keep that nice and steady. I'm just breathing through, holding. Again, it's a great one to do in the adverts if you're watching a television show. Just get yourself down onto the floor, come into this position. You'll be amazed how much heat you generate holding this position. You can bring the head back if you wish. You want to open up the front of the throat and the pectorals and the trapezius. You can get some kind of, so we just play around a little bit with it. You just want to make sure that your sitting bones are nicely planked on the floor. You're really just playing around a little bit with more of the neck as you're activating. Okay, here we go for breathing 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. Well done. Right, bring the legs forward. Take a deep breath in and just come forward. Just as deep as you can. Don't worry, hamstrings might be a little bit tight still. You just want to alleviate the pressure on the back as it's been holding itself in that last position. So if you've done that last position correctly, you really will have felt that in your lower back. You will feel that strength building. So we're just going to come forward, breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay. Cross over the legs and come over onto all fours. Okay, now we've brought some strength in that we want to now start to really move and rock this pelvis and lower back. So coming into our cat and cow position, we're going to take some nice deep breaths and look up, bring the tummy to the floor, and exhale, push down the hands, tummy towards the spine, chin tucks in, inhale, and exhale. And inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Go with the breath. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Let's Let's do another 3 cats and cows, and then we'll take a nice deep rest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, coming back into extended child's pose from here. Just bring your chest down to the floor, the forehead to the floor. Inhale. Four. And 5. Coming back up again, I want you to curl the toes under and come into a downward dog. Let's just hold here for 10 full breaths. 1, 2, 3. If you can only hold for 5, come down the knees, that's no problem at all. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Bring your knees to the floor. Come back again. Extended child's pose for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, coming back up again into tabletop. Okay, we're going to take the right leg up behind us and the left arm in front. We're going to hold for the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep it strong, 5 in the core, 6, keep the legs engaged, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back down again, bring that knee down. Inhale, left arm, right arm, left leg, nice and steady. 1, keep it strong, 2, 3, remember you can always come down if it's too strong for you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Come back. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's do 3 more cats and cows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Okay, wonderful. Back to centre. Okay, now I want you to bring that right foot up. Okay, and you're going to bring that left knee back, so you're coming into a nice low lunge. Okay, so we're just going to hold the lunge here for the moment. You can have your hands on your knee, just to stretch out the front of the body, but also to bring a gentle back bend in there as well. So let's hold steady for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now take a deep breath in. We're going to bring a twist in here. You're going to feel this in your lower back. Left knee, hands together. Push the hands together nice and strong, and take that gaze over to the right. Keep that sinking down towards the floor. Breathe. You will now feel that nice stretch in that lower back, as well as obviously hip flexor with the left leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, coming back, bring that right foot back to the left. 2 cats and cows. Inhale. Looking up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Bring the left leg up. Knee back. Holding steady. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale again, bring the right elbow over. Clasp the hands together, push firmly down with the palms of the hands, because that helps to engage the thoracic area of the back. Because, of course, when we're working on the lower back specifically, we don't want to forget the rest of the back as well. It's nice to warm up that and just give that a nice gentle stretch also. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Coming back with the knee. 2 more cats and cows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Curl the toes under. Come back into downward dog. I'm going to hold for 5 breaths and we're going to do a nice little twist. 1, 2, really push back into the back of the thighs. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, swing to the right. And then inhale up, swing to the left. And just allow that whole side of your body to get that beautiful, delicious stretch. And again, the other side. Again, if this is too much for you, you can always bring your knees to the floor. Or just stay in downward dog if you can. To the left, just slowly on the breaths. Swing from side to side. It's a lovely way to open up the sides of the body that support the lower back also as well. And in, up and over. And then again, one more time to the left. Good. Coming back up to downward dog and just stay here for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the knees to the floor. Wonderful. Lower yourself down into Sphinx position. Alright, now nice deep breath here. Now again, if your lower back is a little bit stiff, a really nice way first thing in the morning is if you can bring yourself into a Sphinx position. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, just look down towards your right heel. Always a nice way to open up the lower back. And you'll notice that if you breathe nice and deeply, if you exhale nice and deeply, you'll find that the pressure on your lower back slightly increases. Okay, so surrender to that. Surrender to that. And just allow the lower back to relax and sink into the floor. Okay, we're inhaling now. Come back up to the centre, take a deep breath in and exhale here. And then we'll go the other side. So we're going to inhale, exhale, take your gaze over the left, come down. Three, 4, and 5. Inhale. Okay, coming back up nice, inhale and exhale here. Okay, now I want you to take the hands out a little bit further in front of you now. We'll come up and we'll do again seal position. Okay, so we're going to come up and you'll just feel that pressure in the lower back slightly more intensely. So let's just hold for however you can, let's try and get to 5 breaths if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back down. Take it nice and easy. Take your hands in front of you and just rest your head on your hands. Just allow your body to relax for a moment or two. Breathing deeply. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, hands under the shoulders this time. We're going to come up into Cobra. If you want to come back into Sphinx again, that's okay. Do what feels right for you. If your lower back is particularly stiff, stick with Sphinx. Otherwise, come up and come into the Cobra. And again, you can just need to roll in your legs just a little bit. Takes the pressure off the lower back if you need to. If your lower back is really needing it, you can engage your glutes and that will support the lower back as well. Breathing in. 1, so you can hold. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back down again. Okay. Again, take the hands in front. Bring your head down on your hands and relax completely. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, well done. Hands on the shoulders. Let's come all the way back and we'll come into extended child's pose. It's a counter pose for that nice little back stretch. Again, just take your time with all of this. Anything to do with backs, just take your time, of course. Do what you can. Take your time. And 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again. Okay. Right, I'd like to bring in a nice little seated twist and then we're going to come into a lying down twist to finish. So if you could bring yourself forward, we're just going to do a nice gentle warm-up twist here, okay? So we're going to come back into our Sukhasana position. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. And we're going to come down for our warm-up twist. Alright, so left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Lift up here, okay, and take a nice deep breath in. Now if anyone knows Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes, and would rather a deeper twist, you may do so. But actually, the warm-up twist is effective if you're holding it nicely and you really are holding it for a good 10 breaths. You'll find that's a nice loosener for the lower back and it also realigns your spine beautifully as well. So if it's a gentle class you're needing, this is perfectly acceptable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Inhale and come forward for 5. Relaxing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming slowly back up. Okay, nice deep breath in. Arms up, other side. Again, really go for this. Really lift up in the chest, shoulders down. Bring that nice twist in through the waist and that thoracic area you can feel with the shoulder blades. Breathing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Come back to centre. Deep breath in. Exhale forward. Again, just as deep as you can. You might want to be able to come down a little bit further if you can, keeping the sitting bones on the floor. Just slowly does it. Three, 4, and 5. Slowly coming back up again and then coming round. Again, we'll finish off with a nice little back. Now we're going to do a nice little spinal twist, okay, just to finally really loosen up that lower back before we finish. So we're going to bring the knees up first of all to the chest. Just rock from side to side. Okay, wonderful. Alright, take the arms out by the sides and then we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the knees down to the right. Okay, and again, you can do it one leg at a time. But now we're just trying to relax the lower back as much as you can. Breathing nice and deeply. And as you exhale, relax nice and deeply. Just relax, breathe. And 3, 4, and 5. Coming back to centre. Take a deep breath in here and exhale. Bring the legs to the left. Relax. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the knees back to the chest and then just rock from side to side. Wonderful. Okay, well done. So if you want to kind of roll up again, you can, or just roll over onto your front and come up into a seated position, and we'll finish class. That's a gentle way to open up the lower back and build some strength into it as well. You could go on and do other back bends if you know them, obviously, if you want a deeper one. But that's a nice loosener and a gentle build up if you really are just starting to strengthen up your lower back and your core at the same time, doing it nice and gently. But regularly is a good way to do that. Okay, well done everybody. We're going to finish off in the usual way. We're going to take our hands in front of the heart chakra. Take a nice deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done everybody. Please remember Shavasana, it's always really important. And we'll see you next time.